In the next 48 to 72 hours, discuss using XRP to become a multimillionaire. Indeed, we are discussing the same XRP that is presently trading at 2.83 and is set to soar to over 227 within the next 48 hours. Now, this may sound strange, but you must realize that XRP is officially starting to be integrated into the world's banking institutions. Indeed, a measure to replace the Federal Reserve's FI payment system has been formally approved by the United States of America. Now, with a more recent next-generation payment system that is driven by the XRP in its ledger. And on September 15th, this is taking place. Just consider the magnitude of the transaction, trillions of dollars, or even the whole U.S. debt that the XRP ledger and XRP are enabling. You must realize that although this may sound like a shark, many central banks around the world have formally started a similar process of either integrating XRPs and attempting to create a central bank general currency, or CBDC, on the XRP ledger or accepting and approving XRPs payments. As I get more into this topic in the video, I want to let you know that we have teamed up with Uplift to provide free XRP to everyone who is watching today. This is your opportunity to receive money for nothing at all. Your transaction might be 1 penny, $1, or $10, and you'll receive up to 100 completely free, which you can use to purchase XRP. All you need to do is spend 5 minutes signing up at Uplift using my link in the description. Additionally, you need to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a remark in the XRP comment box. That being said, since this is so crucial, let's not spend any more time and jump straight into the video. 227 per XRP during the course of the next 48 hours, and we have data that will soon support this claim. Check this out right here. In Q4 2023, 19 central banks were reportedly 9.4 billion euros worth of XRP. Imagine then that banks were attempting to onboard the XRP ledger as early as 2023. I have been purchasing and amassing XRP. Since we are in 2025, it is only reasonable to wonder how much more the banks have been accumulating and how many of them have chosen to interact with the XRP ledger rather than only purchase XRP. Just a few examples, such as this one. The Irish Central Bank has formally authorized the use of XRP for payments. It is 2025. Ripple and the Central National Bank of Saudi Arabia are collaborating to increase the usage of XRP. Once more, a significant step is being taken in front of our very eyes regarding the adoption and integration of XRP. Furthermore, Switzerland's central bank is thinking of utilizing XRP as a cross-border asset to facilitate payments. What unites you all, though, is that the central banks that have been purchasing XRP are now embracing it and will enable trillions of dollars. And it's only the beginning. Imagine, however, that all of the other nations will openly declare it within the next few days or weeks after the United States formally acknowledges it. For example, the CEO of the Bank of America confirmed on Fox News that the company now uses XRP for all internal transactions. Thus, this is a truth now that we have witnessed it firsthand. This is the scare we are discussing, guys. Additionally, the United States itself will use XRP to support the Federal Reserve payment system and process payments in the coming days. However, it's not so weird because just a few weeks ago, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, told us that XRP would be the most accumulating cryptocurrency in the U.S. crypto reserve along with Bitcoin. It is the most popular cryptocurrency in the United States and will soon be the largest hold in the country once they begin purchasing. The cryptocurrency that will facilitate trillions of dollars will be called XRP, and the XRP ledger will be the key to that. The fact that money has officially started to enter the XRP ledger on an unprecedented scale, however, is something else that is not being emphasized as much as it ought to be. Because of this, XRP will reach 227 in the next 48 to 70 hours, according to a number of experts and a lot of messages on Twitter. Why is that? Well, it's quite obvious. Literally, $2 billion worth of real estate has just been added to the XRP ledger via Real Token, which is incorporated into XRP literature. On September 12th, a major burn of Real Token worth over $558 is planned. You must comprehend this. You must comprehend the scope of the XRP literature, which may facilitate $2 billion in a few days and grow to 10, 20, and 30 billion with the eventual objective of surpassing 60, 50 trillion. And real estate made possible by the Real Token on the XRP ledger. RealPi is now unveiling the first ever XRP asset market, which will allow real estate transactions to be conducted directly using XRP and real tokens that are based on the XRP ledger. Even though it's only 3 cents, it might increase to 6.50 in a few hours. The scale is this. According to the 6.50 trillion market target, Real Token would soar to a 65,000 if they were to reach even 0.5% of that total. Realphi will now carry out a significant XRP ledger burn on September 12th, which is actually one of the biggest in history and is estimated to be worth over 558,000. This implies that more than 20 million real tokens will be permanently removed from the Phase 1 supply, bringing the total number of real tokens in circulation down to just 22 million. Enhancing long-term effectiveness and scarcity. This is significant because, once more, it implies that if you know even a tiny percentage of it, we discussed 1% of 600, the trade moves into the actual token, which is its market. Due to a very, very limited supply, we are discussing hundreds of thousands of dollars. The price per real token will rise as a result of a significant supply shock. Now, naturally, this represents a revolutionary turning point in international real estate transactions and paves the way for widespread adoption. Since more than $2 billion in real estate value that was previously maintained outside the blockchain is now migrating onto the XF ledger via Rail token. Now, just have a look at this. It is enormous. Use our cutting-edge platform to search through exceptional properties and investment opportunities and discover real estate assets worldwide. Look at this, please. You can look for more than 50 places, more than 10,000 homes, and properties valued over $2 billion. Theoretically, I could use cryptocurrency to purchase real estate any place in the world if I wanted to, say, put New York City. There you have it. There we have it. Listing of a house. This will therefore draw them up immediately. Additionally, you will receive actual benefits for each and every property I buy with genuine tokens. This is massive now. It's on every conceivable scale. I mean, peace, and I'll see you all again soon.